Today's horoscope, Capricorn March 5, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The Sun and Jupiter are heading into alignment in your communications sector, providing an energetic boost for your personal interests, studies, and connections. The Sun spotlights your building curiosity and desire to learn, teach, and share. It can be a good time for news or information coming in that positively redirects you. New ways of communicating, connecting, and getting around can open up for you. Your mind is more willing, open, and curious than ever, and you might gain a new appreciation for things in your daily life that didn't pop for you in the past. You can find a reason to feel more confident about your ability to study, learn, and communicate. Others might be showing their appreciation for your writing, insight, work, or advice. As well, you gravitate to information that brings benefits to your life. You might also take steps to improve a relationship with a sibling, relative, classmate, or even a neighbor now. Your love horoscope. Make today all about you without needing to explain yourself. Single or already attached, the moon's journey through warrior-like Aries in your fourth house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings will not only inspire the need to retreat, but also energize you from the inside out. After all, with audacious Mars sitting together with Venus in your sign, Mars also fueling today's moon in Aries, you're being encouraged to make yourself a priority, despite whether your special someone approves this message. The moon also rules your committed 7th house of significant others, so express yourself and recharge your energy. Your career horoscope. How can you stretch a dollar? With Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius impacting your fiscal sector, your mind is strongly oriented to your money matters. Mercury is thinking of ways to secure the bag or better budget, while Saturn wants to add discipline to your practices. If you have any ideas to better save, spend, or even go about attaining a raise, then this transit can help you turn that idea into a game plan. You may find that talking it out with someone can help you figure out the details of potential plans. Your finance horoscope. A day before Venus and Mars will return to fire things up on the income front, but will also fight to make things happen. Mercury quietly moves into his final 5 days in your income sector today. Knowing that things are set to become a lot more impassioned, today is more about having your head in the game and your feet on the ground. Your dating horoscope. Your job could keep you busier than you want to be right now. Take time out for a quick call or message to that new cutie in your life. Lucky numbers 5, 8, 17, 31, 41. Your well-being horoscope. Get some space today. You are filled with a sense of power, and you need to work out what to do with this yourself, not with others. There is a lot you can do with this energy. For one thing, the physical exercise you do could put you in a trance state where you will receive important messages from your unconscious. Don't miss this. There is a lot of healing energy within you, and this transit is a way to tap that energy for present and future use. Your daily numeroscope. If it's been a while since you sat down and did some organization and time management, this can be the perfect day for it. This day is in the air, your ability to think and plan is greatly enhanced. Even if you think the system you currently have is fine enough, consider taking a second look. When this influence is occurring, you can spot loopholes much more readily than usual. See if there is room for improvements. Daily planetary overview. The moon takes its first steps in fiery Aries this morning, marking the beginning of a new lunar cycle. You should be feeling emotionally refreshed and ready to take on the world. The energy here is great for starting new projects, so if you've been putting aside certain tasks, now would be the time to pick them up and execute your plans. This energy likes to move, so you'll likely get a boost to your endurance as well. Your desire for adventure is highlighted now, which could lead to an impulsive excursion away from home. Humor your whims today, fleeting as they may be, and don't be afraid to step out of your normal routine. This afternoon, the moon cozies up to healing asteroid Chiron, and this aspect could go one of two ways. You could do a really great job of putting someone else's needs ahead of your own, which could in turn leave you with the short end of the stick. Or you could finally give yourself permission to be a little bit selfish. This is the time to think about what you want and then act on it. It might feel unnatural to be so self-serving, but we all need to take time out for ourselves now and again. Just remember to be gentle with others when you're letting them know it's all about you right now. While your attention will be drawn in many directions today, the most urgent is Venus and Mars' last full day in your career sector. While Venus has been here for the last 4 months, Mars for the last 6 weeks, and they have been aligned for nearly 3 weeks, from tomorrow the push to get this professional year up to speed will end, and it will become more about the journey. In all your personal and professional goals and ambitions, today is about not just focusing on what excites you, but daring to believe in what's possible. Having the moon in Aries as Venus and Mars spend their last full day in a competitively charged part of your chart and prepare to move to a more social and serendipitous part tomorrow is a huge advantage. The planets of love and passion are as tightly aligned now as they have been, and thanks to the moon you are emotionally engaged. Sky for today. It is an especially quiet day astrologically, as the Aries moon makes no aspects until it links up with wounded healer asteroid Chiron afternoon. This transit stimulates insecurities, forcing us to become our own emotional support system. In the past, especially in our formative years, a fear of rejection caused us to shy away from expressing some facet of our identity. Perhaps we were deemed too loud, too opinionated, or accused of taking up too much space. We might have had interests or ambitions that clashed with familial expectations or ostracized us from our peers. As children, we internalized these complaints and associated them with a lack of safety. The message: if we are our authentic selves, others will abandon us. At this juncture, events occur which provoke familiar anxieties. The moon and Chiron are currently the only planets transiting a fire sign, and burning feelings of anger and resentment could flare up seemingly out of nowhere, directed at those who unknowingly poke old wounds. Although our frustrations are valid, perpetuating harm is no way to reconcile our past. In fact, through these confrontations, we become more practiced at supporting and healing the inner child who craves validation. Be your own best cheerleader now. It is our birthright to express ourselves, take action, and forge new paths, no matter how loud we are or who we might disturb in the process. It is not our responsibility to make ourselves palatable for others, and rectifying this ideology helps us attract true friends and allies.